I want to speak to you about something. How do you feel about this whole situation with the GOAT app and Footlocker?
Yeah, I've followed that a little bit. I don't like it. That just sounds. I mean, foot sites like Foot Locker, East Bay, Finish Line Champs are supposed to not be about reselling life. They're supposed to be about helping the consumer out, and the whole partnership now with them and GOAT. I just think that's really bad. Whenever in the past they fired employees for reselling sneakers that they bought, like you can get fired for that. So
Yep.
in the past, let's say Joe works there, sold some of his sneakers on the GOAT app, got caught, fired him. So, and now Foot Locker is going to work with the GOAT app. So couldn't Joe come back and say, "You fired me, and now you're working with the company that I got fired for"? That's just.
I never thought of that, and that is brilliant. I love that. Another thing I was talking to with a few actual employees from Foot Locker is how many people are going to buy the shoe from the Foot Locker, go on the line, buy the shoe like the next Yeezy that comes out, pay for it, and then say, "Hey, I want to sell these now." Isn't that weird? Like, to purchase the shoe from the retailer and then just say, "Okay, well, I don't want them. I want to sell them back to you." Because that's what's going to happen, right?
Yeah, it just doesn't. It's not right. I mean, how can Jordan Brand, Nike, Adidas, how can they work with this company whenever they know that they might start doing some shady stuff behind the scenes with their stock that they're supposed to sell at retail prices? It is this whole thing. I think it just stinks.
It's like mixing oil with water, It's not working. That's what I see. Like, I just don't understand the whole concept, but they got to have some kind of master plan, some kind of goal, some kind of idea that's going to make this all come together like peanut butter and jelly. But right now, it just doesn't even add up. Like, as I said, it's like mixing oil with water. I don't see
no burger.
Yeah, this ain't no ham. This ain't no burger. This ain't no peanut butter. It ain't no jelly. It ain't none of that. Like, I just can't say it. It's not adding up at all. At all. But it's definitely something that I'm interested about in the future. And the GOAT app, it seems like StockX is just running shit. Like, GOAT app, I thought fell off, or people really rock with the GOAT app.
I don't mess with the GOAT app. I had bad experiences with the GOAT app, and I don't mess with GOAT app. Don't buy, don't sell. Bad experiences with them. Because this was also like a couple years ago now. It could have changed since then, but you burn me once, you burn me twice, I'm done with you. Never.
Do you mind sharing your experience?
Oh, there's videos on my YouTube channel. Check them out. Franchise Kicks. Hear all about
Tell them where at. Franchise Kicks. YouTube.com/Franchise Kicks.
Too easy.
But tell us one right now, because I want to hear it. Shit. So we can...
I can't remember. Like with me, there was one first shoe that I ever bought from GOAT app. Ultra Boost 3.0s, whatever they were called. They came. There was a huge on the back of the shoe was a Sharpie mark along the back of the shoe. And my argument was that shouldn't have passed verification, because there was Sharpie on the back. But whatever company makes a shoe, at times they'll put Sharpies of where they're supposed to line up, like the midsole and everything.
Yep.
But that's like a factory flaw that GOAT app shouldn't have passed through, but they did. I contacted them. They refused to give me back my money because, it was still a dead stock shoe. But I was like, but there's Sharpie on the back of my Ultra Boost. I don't want this. So that was my first time with them, and I did a video about that. And then they were, what was it? I did a couple more about the GOAT app, about exposing them for authenticating fake shoes, and they were switching out some shoes.
Oh yeah, you did a whole run with them, and now that I think about it, check out his videos on all that.
It's because they did me dirty. So you do me dirty, I'm coming at you. I don't really care. I'm coming at you. They did me dirty. But then
I remember when you went at what was it, Scoop, right?
Scoop, yeah.
Yeah, you went hard at Scoop.
Oh yeah, that was me. I was the original person who called out Scoop. Nobody else would. all his friends were too scared to speak out about him. Well, he told me to stay in my own lane and mind my own business. Okay, let's do this. So I kind of.
And what was that other guy, the alter ego,
Brody,
quote unquote? What was that name?
Brody Trump.
Brody Trump. Yeah, that name is kind of dope, though. You got to admit it.
Yeah, but
that name was tough. Brody Trump.
With the Scoop thing, it was all about his Facebook group, and I was in the Facebook group, so I saw all this stuff firsthand. I saw the shitty stuff that was going on. I saw how Scoop was deleting people's comments whenever they called out Brody Trump for scamming, for selling fakes. Comments would just vanish, and Scoop would block them. And I kept seeing this, so I called him out on it, and he told me to stay in my own lane. I said, okay, let's do this. Let's change lanes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did, because he pissed me off.
I seen Scoop do Funko Pop collecting videos now.
Yeah, he does all kinds of weird stuff. He does that ASMR videos where, like, he whispers into the camera.
Oh, he does?
And he'll eat his food and smack his lip.
No, you lying.
No, he has his own channel where he does that whispering and he eats food because people kind of have this fetish.
I know what you're talking about because I had like a few requests to do a sneaker review on that. And I was like, what the hell is that shit? ASMR. And I Googled it. And then I seen there's like a whole community of ASMR YouTubers that review shit. So I did one as a goof. You gotta search DJ Delz ASMR, and you hear me like giggling like a little kid, like because like I did like voiceover on like when I'm shooting the shoe and I'm voiceovering the audio on my microphone, and you'll hear me like giggling like because it's so silly. It's fucking crazy. Like you're whispering. So this is the midsole. And it's like creepy as fuck, no? You know?
Some people like it, and Scoop has his own channel. That's all he does. That's all he does.
It's very popular, the ASMR.
But I think it's weird. I don't really see the point of it. I guess for some reason it's either a fetish or it's relaxing or something.
It is a fetish.
I don't even know. I don't know.
So are you going to do an ASMR video anytime soon?
I've been asked to do one for my...
Yo, you got to do one ASMR video for fun. It's funny as hell. Yo, you got to see my ASMR video. Just I'll send you the link because I'll text you it to your phone. You got to see it because it's mad funny. Like, just search DJ Delz ASMR. That's the right thing. I don't know if it is or not. It's something like ASMR or some shit like that. But it's huge. People love this shit. Like, it relaxes them and all types of shit. Because I was like, what the fuck is this crap? Because I would see it in the comments once in a while. Do an ASMR video. So I Googled it. Because I had no clue what the hell it was. And then I found out what the hell it was. I was like, oh my God. This is retarded. But then one night I was bored. I was like, yo, I'm going to do this shit, man. This shit will be funny. Like, you know, as a goof, you know?
That's weird.
Super weird. But I think we're gonna end this show right here. I'm gonna see if anyone has any ideas of anything to speak about before we go. I appreciate everyone coming through. Oh, you know what I want to ask you real quick, actually? How did your infrared 6s come, like the ones that you ordered or you bought at the stores? Because a couple of mine had a little bit of flaws on them. Were they good or no?
All three pairs of mine, I looked them over. They were fine, but they absolutely reek of glue. I mean, they just stink.
Yeah, they did, man. It was like...
It's bad. Where I took them out of the box and let them sit for a few days, and they still just stink of glue.
Their fucking factory workers were swimming in that glue, man.
But
I mean, they made a lot of pairs of them, I think.
I mean, there's no flaws on mine that I could see, but, man, they stink.
Yeah, from what I've heard from the feedback, people were saying that, man, a lot of their pairs were kind of jacked up, man, when it came to the midsole with the paint on it. Some people were even saying there was kind of like infrared flaking on the actual midsole that they'd dust off and shit like that.
Yeah, mine didn't have that.
Yeah, mine didn't either, but I did have two pairs that had like little dots of white on the midsole, which I ended up just hitting with a ink pen, you know, just blotting that white out. And they looked mint after that. But even on the stitching on one, there was a little bit of white on the back of it. And this was a pair I bought from Foot Action. It was kind of annoying, you know, because they raised the price $200, which is crazy, you know. But they can. Like, they're just flexing on us.
Oh, yeah. And the next time that they drop, they'll be $220 or $240, you know. The next time we see them in 4 or 5 years, 6 years, whatever it's going, you know.
This is what Nike's doing now in Jordan Brand. They're basically grabbing OGs now and saying, okay, well, we're going to jack up the price on these and you're going to buy them. I mean, honestly, if they jacked up the price to $225 on a pair of Bred 4s with the Nike Air on the back, people are going to buy them and they're going to sell out.
Yeah. I mean, even at $250, I'd still buy it. I mean, yeah.
I would too. I hate saying that right now publicly.
But I still buy it. But if it was a Jordan 4, just the colorway, just made up and called, you know, the shot glass 4s, would I spend $250? No.
Nah.
No.
Leave in the comments if you watch this, especially on the replay. Would you pay $225, $250 for like Bred 4s, cement 3s? Like, what's your breaking point on shoes as far as the classics, the grails, the must-haves, you know? Like, right now, if I was able to buy the Air Jordan, let's see, black cement 3s, I would pay $225 without a blink of the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't even think about it.
Even $250.
I'd be like, I just click. That'd be it, you know? I'm mad I didn't double up on those shits, man. I didn't even double on those, man.
You know, I bought 2, but I should have bought 3. I'm kicking myself now because the prices for my sizes have gone up quite a bit, so it sucks. But I have 2 pairs, so.
Do you think they'll ever bring back the Jordan logo on the back of like these classic retros?
I hope not. Keep it OG. Keep it OG. Get rid. I mean, if the Jumpman was on there, fine. But if it wasn't, keep it OG. But if it's a colorway that's just made up, put Jumpman on there. Who it doesn't really matter what is on there because it's not an OG. But the OGs, you've got to keep it OG. I mean,
I agree with you 100%. And you know, it would be really awkward right now, being that we're so used to seeing the Nike Air. If they did release like an Air Jordan 3 black cement or white cement in like 3 or 4 years with the Jumpman on the back, that would be like, it would be a total